Welcome back to Jammin' in There Repair. Today we are going to do something a little different. I have a little problem in the corporate offices or corporate office. This is where my business resides. So it's just one little office, but that thing is hideous, and I need to make that thing less hideous so I can work up here a little bit more efficiently. So today we're going to redo my workbench in the office. Now, I just moved this workbench upstairs from down in the basement, and I'll be redoing that office in another video. But right now, this has to go, or at least has to be improved upon. So let's see how that goes. So I've gotten some work done on this project, and it's been a hit or miss time to get a project done. Doing a lot of other things lately, and here's what I've gotten done. I mounted one monitor mount here, but I bought a second and a third monitor mount. So I'm going to have 3 monitors up on this wall. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. So this monitor over here is going to be a personal PC that I use for looking things up. When I'm working on a customer's PC right here, I may need to download a driver from that computer and whatnot. It's just easier to have one right here ready to go when I need it. So, I already mounted this mount here, and I'm going to hang the monitor on here. I'm going to hook up the workbench PC and make sure it all works. And then I'm going to test the next monitor, make sure it works, because these are all junk monitors I had laying around. There's nothing, they're not good. But for what I'm using them for, they're just fine. And then I need to figure out where I'm going to place them, so I need to have this one mounted before I can do the next one. So that's this monitor here. Yep. What we have to do is mount the plate here. I'll show you that. So here's what you get. You get the mounting plate that bolts onto the wall, and then you get this plate here that bolts onto the back of most monitors. The holes have to line up with the 4 holes that are already on the monitor. Not very hard to figure out. They even provide you 4 screws to do that. Now, there is, if you look at this, there's a hook at the top. And that is so when you go to hang it up on the mount up here, it hooks up here, like so. Voila. Alright. Then you put 2 screws in from the back to keep this from falling off. So let's get you up in here a little closer. Let's see here. You can kind of see where that hooks. So then there's a screw here and a screw here. I'll keep that from falling off on you. So I'm going to go ahead and mount that plate with the hook at the top of the screen. We'll get our 4 screws out here. Now, they give you longer screws and spacers and whatnot, depending on how the cables come out on the back of your monitor. So we may have to deal with that with one of the other monitors where the cables come straight out this way. There's this mount here. I can't figure out how to get it off. And you know what? I don't care, so it's staying there. Again, these were free, old, junk monitors that for some reason work. So, a little fuzzy in one cases, and resolution sucks. No HDMI on this one. But this is going to be the Workbench monitor, and the Workbench has VGA. And looking up websites and that sort of stuff doesn't require anything really high resolution. Okay, so got that hooked on there. Now we're going to go ahead and hang that monitor up. Let's see how that works. So got the hook. Now I'm leaving the wires attached on the monitor because once they're on here, it's just a pain in the butt. I'm going to go ahead and just hook this right on here. Alright. That's not too bad. They give you two little screws. Screw down the back here so it doesn't fall off. It's not easy to get to. Let's try that again. Okay, I lost the other screw. So, let's just move on with that. One screw is going to hold it. Let's see. Oh, let's see it twisted. I got these into a stud. So I'm trying to decide how I want to space these out. You know? I kind of think I want this one in the corner, just to have it that way. But if I do this and just hold it so it's straight, now I can figure out where I want the next monitor. I think we're going to use this monitor. It has HDMI out. I already hung the bracket on here, so that's good to go. So we just need to figure out where this guy goes. Alright. Center of the screw to this edge is 13.5 inches. I want I think 2 inches in between, so 15.5 inches over. Yeah. not going to hit a stud, I'm going to have to use an anchor. I tried these anchors and they didn't work very well. They didn't grab. It's like your sheetrock has to be 3 inches thick, or well, whatever that is, an inch. You know, so these just don't grab. So I have to go find me some better anchors. I know I have some. So here's the wall anchor I found. It's a lot shorter than the other one. So I think this one's going to actually pull and grip and anchor to the drywall. So don't need that one. Let's see if this one works. I got lucky when I did this side because it was half an inch away from a stud. So I just had to move it over. So when the first one of these didn't stick, it was an easy fix. Smash that one hammer. Okay. The light one was loose in there. This one, nice and tight. Light bolt, washer. Nine sixteenths. See how this works. Oh, you little shit. They're not grabbing. Felt like it was going to grab. Maybe if I push on it, it'll stop it from spinning and draw it tight. And draw shit. Is it the bolts? I'm gonna try and find me some different bolts. Pretty much the same lag bolt, but the shoulder here on mine is shorter. I'm gonna see if it makes a difference. I doubt it. Nope, no different. The old toggle to the rescue. Bam, bam. Gotta make those a lot bigger. Get some washers on here. Put some washers on here. Thread it through here. Get it started. I just need a hole that big. Do the top. Come on, baby. There you go. Alright, I need to get some washers underneath these screws here so I can tighten them down. It's just that those screws are too long for this monitor. They bottom out, and I'm afraid to tighten them down and crack the screen. So add a few washers and be safe about it. Alright, so now I need to find the power cable, the VGA cable, HDMI cable, and VGA cable for this. Well, I don't know where those are right now, so I'm gonna just hang it on the wall and deal with that crap later. I'd like to just get all three of these monitors hung on the wall tonight. Alright, so as you can see, I have the third monitor mounted, and you'll notice that this one's a little higher, this one's down, this one's a little higher. The brackets, the mounting point, is perfectly level. The mounting point on screens varies depending on the manufacturer. So, this is close enough for me, you know. It doesn't have to be perfect, what do I care? So the computer on the left is my bench computer. And this is just where I look up crap, download software, try stuff I don't trust. It's a sandboxed computer, so nobody can hack into it. And if it gets a virus, who cares, right? Because I'll just delete it. So that's what that computer is for. And it just has a mouse and keyboard that sits over here and does nothing most of the time. These two computers, this is a customer computer, complaint, won't power on. It needs a power supply, so I'll take care of that, no big deal. Question is it worth spending money? You know, because it could be Windows 7, it could be Windows 10, I don't know. But I can work on this one here, and I can squeeze in a whole other computer here and work on it right here. I have HDMI cable that I can just pull out right here, tucked back there real nice. I have power cord, mouse, keyboards all over the place. So I can work on two computers here safely with a bench computer to look things up with. So. Good, this is closer to what I wanted to have done here. Laptops I tend to work on in the living room so I can watch TV and just watch, do laptops. These guys are kind of a pain in the ass to do in the living room, so that's why I set this up. I don't get too many of these in anymore, but still, having a place to come and work on your stuff is so nice. And I had it downstairs, and it was really a pain in the butt to go downstairs because you don't know what the hell's going on up here. So, problem solved. Now, I'm not done with this. Still looks like a plastic shelf, and my intention is to hide all the plastic behind a wood veneer, and I hope to get that done this weekend. Before this video comes out, so keeping my fingers crossed. Otherwise, I'll have just deleted all of this. So, yeah, I like it. Not bad. I'm happy. This computer here is a brand new computer, so I need to do a bunch of updates on it and whatnot. Stick around. More work to do on this. To you, it'll be right now. Well, it's been about a week, and I had a flood of customers bring me their computers and fixed a whole bunch of stuff this last 5 days. and made a complete mess out of my new workbench. But it worked really well. It did exactly what I needed it to do. It made repairing those computers a whole lot easier. Alright, so the monitors have been working well for me. I appreciate you guys tuning in, watching my channel. I have a little bit more to do on the workbench. I still think it's ugly, so we're gonna address that in another video. But the 3 monitors installed above it have been extremely useful for me, and using them a lot. And so I suggest if you are into a lot of computers, do something like this. The mounts were fairly inexpensive. I'll leave a link to those on my Amazon associates in the bottom comments. If you have any questions, give me a shout in the comments area. Sure would like it if you subscribed or hit the thumbs up button. That's an easy one. Just ka-ting, or ring the bell, get notifications. So they all help my channel out. Google really likes it, so do I. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye.